Coming up on Inside Education, it's a new school year and things are off to a great start. We'll show you how our schools are succeeding. Plus, students across the district getting recognized for their work both in and out of their classrooms. We'll take a look at that. Hello and welcome to this edition of Inside Education, where we show you what's happening both inside and outside of our Mobile County public classrooms. And a new year means a new approach to learning. Students and teachers at Barton Academy for Advanced World Studies started their school year launching their project-based learning called Who Are We?
Today is an exciting day at Barton Academy for Advanced World Studies. We are surprising our students with a PBL launch event. PBL is project-based learning, and it's an instructional approach that we use here at Barton, where students are presented with a driving question. And this quarter, we are exploring who are we as learners, as a school, as Bartonians, and as a community.
Well, project-based learning pulls in together all relevant material, things that are actually real world for students, and it's more than just a project at the end, say for example your old volcano that you may erupt at the very end of a science project. It's a project that brings the community together and exposes students and community to each other so that the final project has a far more reaching audience.
Our learning here at Barton, we want to do something different, and by using project-based learning, we're connecting to the real world and bringing in our community members and letting them share their story. It's helping those students to make the connection, so between subject areas, they're able to see the connection to their learning and to their community.
The first month of school was also the first month on the job for several MCPSS teachers. What was it like? Sarah Grace Sawyer, who is teaching kindergarten at E.R. Dixon, shares her thoughts on her new job on her first day.
This first month has definitely been, it flew by so quick. They always say, like, your first month, you know, you're just kind of like going over like rules, procedures, things like that. But in hearing that, I'm like, oh my gosh, like how am I ever going to make it through like this first month? Like I feel like I'm going to be just like fighting for my life, you know, like, but it has not been like that, like at all. I feel like we've gotten into our routines pretty quickly. My students are amazing. They've been able to like really grasp like what I'm doing, like rules and procedures wise, learning wise. It's been a little bit of an uphill battle. A lot of these students haven't been in pre-K, so this has been their first time in school. So it's been really exciting to get to be a part of like their first experience at school, but also a little overwhelming. But I guess it's kind of good. They don't have anything to compare it to. So I'm really excited about that. So yeah, this month has been a whirlwind, I guess would be the best way to describe it.
And we're wishing much luck to all of our first year teachers. And we're not even halfway through the new school year, and our teachers are already getting recognized for their hard work they do to enrich their students' lives. One teacher from Tanner Williams Elementary, the first of 10 to receive the Extra Yard for Teachers grant from the Lending Tree Bowl. Check out our surprise to Miss Kelly Parker.
So we are here today to present you with $1,000 for your classroom
wow.
and a grant. So today is what is called the Big Day of Giving. It's part of the CFP, the College Football Foundation's Extra Yard for Teachers program. The bowl, the Lending Tree Bowl is a very big part in this. And today was the kickoff of this with the Big Day of Giving. So every college bowl game, every Division I football office is actually awarding a grant in their community. And we chose Miss Kelly Parker here at Tanner Williams Elementary, and we were very excited to choose her for the outstanding work she's done in the classroom, in the school, and just giving back, going above and beyond for her students, enriching their lives and helping them to learn.
It's a high honor and very exciting. I love that they are investing in education. That's wonderful. Well, I think I would like to increase our STEM supplies. That's our robotics, and Legos make great kits, and so I'd like to put that towards purchasing some of those building kits that connect to STEM.
The Lending Tree Bowl is looking for 9 more teachers to award grants to. We have information on how to nominate a teacher from your school on our Facebook page, so make sure you check that out. A teacher from Phillips Preparatory School also receiving a big honor at the start of the new school year. Miss Madeline Thomaston, a language and literature teacher, presented with WKRG's Golden Apple Award for being an extraordinary teacher. Congratulations again, Miss Thomaston. You can nominate your favorite teacher for a Golden Apple Award by visiting WKRG.com. And speaking of awards, Dunbar Magnet School getting a big honor. The school was the only school in Mobile County that was recently recognized as one of America's healthiest schools for the 2021-2022 school year. And as we found out, it was a truly team effort, putting an emphasis on health education.
So it's a huge deal. So like you said, we won one of America's healthiest middle or just schools in America. So it's awesome. We put a huge emphasis on health education, health and wellness here at Dunbar, and it's awesome to see that our efforts have paid off in what we do here and what we try to implement throughout all of our movement classes. What food groups are we hitting there? So especially at this age, they just don't haven't connected the dots between how they feel and that with nutrition education and physical education. So it's really great that we get to teach this at this age, more importantly, and give them the skills and the mindset that they can take throughout their life.
The ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated came together to make a big donation to students in need. After collecting hundreds of toiletry items, hundreds of hygiene kits were put together to be distributed to some of our at-risk students in the Mobile County Public School system.
We received a donation from the AKA sorority. We went out and saw where these items was distributed, and so they were all backed up. So our job was to get them sorted out and figure out how to distribute them to the schools. A lot of our families are in need. It's a difficult time for families, and so a lot of our families do not have access to getting toiletry items, and so with the school system, we're able to happily be able to box up some items and distribute it to our schools. And so what we did was organize and box up hygiene items, hygiene kits for our schools. And each school, each middle and elementary school will receive 10 bags of hygiene kits to distribute within the school. And we're going to allow some of our at-risk schools to come in and shop. And as you can see from the items laid out, we have soap, shampoo, lotion, paper items, personal care items for our families that are in need.
The ladies of Alpha Kappa Alpha Sorority Incorporated came together this weekend from the great state of Alabama, and they joined us here in Mobile. We asked for a donation of items, toiletry items, clothing items to benefit our at-risk students in the Mobile County Public School system. So all of our students from K through 12, each school counselor will come in and be able to shop from donations we received from this weekend. We're greatly honored, we're greatly appreciative, and we're so happy to support this cause.
Dawes Intermediate School is piloting a new program called Capturing Kids' Hearts. According to one fourth grade teacher, it's a program the school started over the summer, and it's all about building relationships.
We are so excited to pilot this program of Capturing Kids' Hearts, and we learned about it over the summer and really became excited about it because it's all about building relationships with them first and foremost before any part of academia starts. It's all about how we can build relationships through good and bad circumstances and situations in and outside of your classroom, and teaching them those good foundations of this is the expectation. And it's been so powerful already, just seeing the conversations that they have and seeing the expectation of, oh, okay, so even if I have a problem, I still need to be respectful to my peers, and I still need to be encouraging, and I want my teacher to do the same thing for me. This is basically the guide for social contract through Capturing Kids' Hearts, and it's asking them those thoughtful, feeling, intentional questions of how do we really want to be treated by each other. And that includes me, that includes them, that includes their peers, even in other classes. How do you think I, as Miss Jernigan, want to be treated by you? It's making them empathetic, truly empathetic to each other. And how do I really care for the needs of someone different than me? That has been incredible to see and be a part of, and to know that, wow, okay, I'm fostering these things in them, and we're going to grow it throughout the year.
And stay with us, we'll have more Inside Education coming up.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ayla, hi.
Oh, hi, Sierra. How are you?
Good. How are things?
Things couldn't be better.
What do you mean?
Well, I just started this new job as a school teacher with the Mobile County Public Schools, and it has been a life changer. Great benefits, the hours are great, and great students. Just overall, it's a great opportunity.
Oh, wow, that sounds great. Yeah. I'm going to look into that.
You should.
For more information, visit mcpss.com/job opportunities.
You've got questions? We got answers. mcpss.com. Whether it's attendance zones, school calendar, lunch menus, or registration information that you are looking for, you can find it right here. mcpss.com. You can also get the latest news and district-wide calendar information, and it's just a click away. So when you need to know, and you need to know right now, check us out, mcpss.com.
Welcome back. Student ambassadors from our high schools are getting leadership training. The goal is to have students take what they learn and find out ways to implement those things into their own schools.
So over the last couple of years, we've been doing district-wide ambassador training, and what that entails is we select students from every high school. We'll choose between 2 to 5 ambassadors to come to a district-wide training, and they come so that they can learn how to be leaders for Mobile County, and then they take that learning, they go back to their schools and they do their own leadership training with the other ambassadors.
University of Mobile is a proud sponsor of Mobile County Public School System's ambassador training today. So just talking a little bit about leadership and how does the ambassador role in the high school system translate to a college system, and then really even the potential for a career later. And really they've already got some leadership skills or they wouldn't have been chosen as ambassadors, but just to use that and use this ambassador platform to learn more about being a leader.
So I'm currently an Academy Ambassador at Theodore High School, and right now I'm learning leadership skills that I can take back to my school and teach others that will help them become better leaderships and do things as well, like foster relationships, learn how to market themselves in their school as well as their activities. It's our job to recruit people to come to our school and tell them what's so great, for example, about Theodore. Why should you come to Theodore? Why should you be a Bobcat? So it's important because some people don't have those skills. So some people need to learn those skills to be able to properly become an ambassador and properly carry out the mission and the motto of Theodore High School.
I feel it's important to because I know that I'm blessed in my circumstances and stuff, so I can show them different perspectives and things, and do it in kindness and things the way that other students might not be able to do it. And I'm using these experiences today to just like in the Bible, I know it says that iron sharpens iron like a man sharpens a man. So I kind of use that principle to help my classmates and people at my school.
We need leaders. We need students that are not afraid to talk to other students and share their concerns. So we want leaders in the schools that our students can actually talk to.
The leadership training included special guest speaker Joshua Jones. He serves as Mobile's Youth Violence Prevention Coordinator. And other students in our district getting career tech training through a joint conference right here in the Port City. The purpose, getting our students college and career ready.
It's a joint leadership development conference, and this conference is for CTSO, which is our career tech student organizations. And this conference assists our kids with the leadership skills they need to be in the various CTOs. We have HOSA, we have Skills USA, TSA, FBLA. So all our career tech education program has a career technical student organization to go along with them. And this conference is here to allow our kids to get those leadership skills necessary to help them with their workforce. We want kids to be college and career ready. So this is the largest event that's non-athletic for our kids as far as working with their leadership skills.
As teachers, we want our students to recognize, first of all, you have potential that exists within you. As teachers, we want to help you develop, recognize that, and then create pathways for you to meet with success.
MCPSS is committed to our students' success in education, and recently our district recognized and celebrated 160 of our high school students as Advanced Placement Scholars. The students became AP Scholars by earning top scores on the Advanced Placement exams last spring. Congratulations to our scholars from Baker, Bryant, Centinel, Davidson, and MGM high schools. 5 JROTC cadets have earned county-wide leadership positions as the Cadet Brigade Command was announced recently. Cadet Colonel Robert Huber of Theodore High School was named the Cadet Brigade Commander, the top cadet leadership position in the county.
Bobcats, I'm proud to introduce to you the Cadet Brigade Commander for school year 2022-2023, Cadet Robert Huber.
That means I'm the top position. I'm going to be helping manage all the events that supersede all ROTC for all of our county. I want to become an officer in the Marine Corps, and this is, I feel like, a very good step to simulate that kind of stress and that kind of responsibility.
You have to think out of over 2,000 students in Mobile County's district that this is our top student. That's a pretty big deal. Yeah. And so we make an effort to ensure that we give the students the opportunities to demonstrate what they know and what they're capable of doing. We're looking at potential. We think this kid has potential. Now it's up to him to demonstrate that and execute it in the next 9 months or so we have left of school. Our job as instructors, and that's true for all teachers in this system, is we want to help bring out of a child what is your potential and help them act on it, because a lot of them don't realize, because every child has potential. Yeah. Our job as teachers, let's help you see what that potential is.
I'm actually really excited about all the responsibilities that come, and I'm ready to take that step and take that charge. And I'm looking forward to going to the competitions and starting to lead the groups and stuff and help out my brigade commander.
The cadets were chosen through a rigorous selection process by the JROTC Brigade Cadet Command Selection Board. Their duties will include organizing events for JROTC units around the county. And over 1,800 seniors recently got the chance to find out about their options after graduation at the MCPSS College and Career Fair. Let's take a look at how it went.
Today we're here for day 2 of the 34th annual MCPSS College and Career Fair. This is an event we put on every year for our seniors. So we have over 75 colleges, universities. We have members of the military here. We also have business and industry here, all here to talk to seniors who are interested in moving forward with their post-secondary plans. We have schools here that are admitting students on site. So they're doing on-site admissions and scholarship offers.
Oh, it's been great. We've enjoyed meeting all these high school students in the Mobile public school system and talking about kind of their options for college and everything that's out there, especially at UAB. We've got 5 different schools here to promote all the different degrees we've got. The School of Education's been great. We've been able to talk to people who are interested in going into teaching, kinesiology, community health. Those are the programs we have. So yeah, it's been great.
The College and Career Fair was held at the University of South Alabama's Mitchell Center. John LaFleur is revamping its fine arts program of theater arts, giving interested students an opportunity to learn the basics of theater coupled with the experience of being on stage.
So we're very excited here at John L. LaFleur Magnet High School to revamp and revitalize this fine arts program of theater arts. It hasn't been in existence for a while, so we're starting from ground zero, but the students are very excited about it. The community members are excited about it. Here I've started to teach theater intro courses. I teach a dual enrollment theater appreciation course for Bishop State. I also teach speech courses, and we're in the middle of doing auditions for our Christmas show. So the kids are learning just the basics of theater right now, but also coupled with the experience of being on stage.
1, 2, and 3, and 4.
Well, here at LaFleur we have dance 1, 2, and 3.
And what it does is creates a track for the dancers for the beginner, and it also has something for the more advanced dancer. We also have the Moving Images Dance Company, which is an audition-based company that we take around to showcase the program that we have to offer here at LeFlore High School. Alongside dance, we have drama. We also have music, band. We have a law academy, as well as a nursing academy.
It gives me a way to express myself and express my individuality.
There's a lot to like about Mobile County Public Schools.
What I enjoy about Mobile County School is the extra attention my teachers give us to help us learn.
Teachers are liking their access to technology, and students are liking the quality of their education.
I like the technology that's been incorporated into my education.
And since 1826, you have trusted us to prepare your child for their future, and we like that. Mobile County Public Schools. We are learning today, leading tomorrow.
Mobile Fire Rescue recently celebrated National Fire Prevention Week, hosting a free fire expo. The event featured music, food, activities for young children, as well as fire safety demonstrations for families.
Mobile Fire Rescue is excited to host our annual Fire and Life Safety Expo. We've got about 3,000 kids here from Mobile County Public Schools. We're going to do demonstrations, fire and safety prevention demonstrations, some exhibitions. We're going to cut a car, we're going to burn a house, but teaching the kids fire safety so they can go home and tell their parents and grandparents and whomever else what they need to do in the event of a fire in their homes. You make it fun for them. The big trucks can be distracting and they're really cool and they draw your attention, and then we just kind of teach them a few things, and the adults as well. It's good for them to know because a lot of people don't realize the things that can happen in their homes and what they need to do in the event of a fire. And also it's a great opportunity for the Mobile Fire Rescue Department to demonstrate what it is that we do for the citizens and the public. Because essentially that's why we're here. And most people just think we respond to fires, but we do so much more than that. We do it all for the city of Mobile.
The fire department wants to remind families that now, as we're close to the end of the calendar year, is the time to check your smoke alarms. They say this is especially important as we start to get into those winter months. And students at Florence Howard are learning what it means to be a good community member. Their school's service project this year involved collecting cereal for the Mobile County Food Bank. Before they shipped their donations off, they created a domino activity throughout the halls of the school to celebrate.
You got to improvise because you got more than you expected.
Oh, yeah.
We always teach our children about community service. So every year we do a community service project with our safety patrol and ambassadors because we want them to know the importance of giving back. So this week we chose to do cereal.
I decided to participate because I feel like I could really be a big help, and it'll make me feel good about myself because I can be able to help people and help people that don't have what we have.
I donated about 5 boxes, and I did it because I knew it was for a good reasoning to donate to homeless.
3, 2, 1.
Well, we just told them that it's important that they feel grateful for what they have, but it's also a lot of people in the community that don't have what they have. So there's a lot of homeless people, hungry families, and we need to try to service those people in order to make the community better. The goal was to collect 200, but we collected over 1,000 boxes of cereal. So our kids really turned out. They really did an awesome job.
A local organization stepped in to help a special education teacher at Hankins Middle when he learned that he had been spending his own money to help his students learn important life skills like cooking and cleaning. It's a surprise worth sharing.
ACRW and Caring for America Committee would like to present you with $350 cash and the non-perishables and fresh fruit and vegetables for your class for the life skills, and hope this helps y'all get started in your program.
Oh, thank y'all so very much. Guys, what do y'all say?
Thank you.
I have a special needs child, and she is in his class. And when I found out that they do the cooking in their classroom on Fridays and that he was coming out of pocket, I said, no, we need to help this gentleman. We need to help this teacher. That's the right thing to do.
Oh, it's an honor. It's a blessing that they took the time out of their busy schedules, was able to take and get the supplies that we desperately needed for our classroom. So it's definitely an honor. When we prepare the meal, we're talking back and forth. We're learning the skills to prepare the meal, the skills that go on that can transfer to life after they graduate from high school. And it builds these social skills that they can communicate back and forth with each other, and they make friends for life.
The Azalea City Republic women say this is just the beginning of their giving back efforts to schools in our district. And earlier this year, Murphy High School broke ground on its first Farm to Table program. This program incorporates science, math, and the culinary arts. Its mission is to reduce food deserts in the surrounding communities while providing learning experiences for students in self-sustainable, small footprint farming.
Scoot it this way? Yeah.
We were approached by a former alum of Murphy that is now represented with Spire with an idea, and it kind of got the ball rolling for a farm to table program, which would be a collaborative effort between math, science, and the culinary departments here at Murphy to start a farm and provide the product for our culinary department to utilize.
Today we have our volunteers out here building some tables for the greenhouse, where a lot of the things will be grown for the healthy cooking. The students and the community can come into this garden and grow healthy foods, and so they're building the tables for the greenhouse to really get this program moving and doing some maintenance here on the ground.
This is a teaching farm. Our students are going to be out here. One of our new courses that we've incorporated into is plant biotechnology. Those guys are going to be the primary caretakers of the farm itself. Our science courses will be able to utilize the farm as far as soil testing and so forth in science projects. But it's all about teaching the kids how to grow their own food, cook their own food, and provide for themselves. And if we give them the tools to be able to do that, then they're going to have a leg up wherever they go. And then most definitely, they're going to have the benefit of being outside and being able to get their hands dirty. It's a much more tangible way of learning.
Burroughs Elementary renewing a school tradition, the Million Fathers Walk. Fathers and grandfathers walked with their children to school with encouragement from local fraternal organizations, ministers, as well as first responders. Take a look.
This event has started several years ago, and it has been so successful. And I see the impact of the girls and boys, how they feel so happy that their father, their grandfather, their uncles, or significant others are walking them to school. And this has been just a grand event. And we do thank our other special guests who have come, the other men, to welcome them and to let them know this is really something good to do for you girls and boys. I think it tells the school community that we have parents who are engaged in this community, who care about their girls and boys' education, and they are willing to make that small investment of giving a little time.
Well, I was a student of the school once before, and my grandkids are here that now. So we come in here to do the parent service, what we should do in the neighborhood, to make a better community, to make a better school system for the kids. The growth of the school has come a long ways, and we're very impressed with what's going on, what Dr. Nelson has going on. So we've been very impressed with what's going on. So we want to participate in everything we can for the kids.
That's all we have time for on this edition of Inside Education. We'd like to thank you for joining us. For these and other stories, please visit mcpss.com or the Mobile County Public School pages. Remember, in Mobile County Public Schools, we are learning today, leading tomorrow.